with Oldgregg against Doctorhuge. Alright, Doctorhuge spawning here in the fashionable red Zerg. Gonna send the Overlord across. Up the top position or the left hand position. Doesn't really matter, although for Zerg it is actually nicer to spawn in this spot. And a little bit of caps action going on here from Oldgregg. And as I was saying about Zerg, Zerg spawning in this position here is actually just a tiny bit better because you can actually get a creep tumor just over here, and it only takes one creep tumor to get down the ramp. It's a little bit of a technical thing, but either way, in the pink is Oldgregg, and Oldgregg is going to wall off here with a supply depot. Obviously on this map it is actually a lot bigger to actually wall off here, so you do need to use either, 2 racks and, 2 racks and 2 supply depots or something like that. I'm not really sure. Oops. So you can use, you can obviously wall it off. It was a little bit bigger to wall off. Sometimes you can actually wall down here. You can put two racks here and then another one just over here, and that is fully walled off, and then you can actually cover this natural expansion as well. But it looks as if Oldgregg is going to go for the standard sort of wall off, and we'll see what comes through next. Refinery going down, so it's not going to be any sort of 2-rack shenanigans for the moment, but we'll see if anything perhaps comes down. Scout coming in, it's going to scout out that a gas is now done, so it's not going to be a fast expansion for the Zerg either. And the spawning pool obviously is just about a third done, and we'll see if there's going to be any early ling pressure or anything like that. You have seen baneling busts at the front. You do get that from time to time on this map, sometimes because it's actually much bigger to actually wall off. You see a lot more supply depots in the wall, which obviously makes it a lot more susceptible to banelings. So we'll see second gas going down. That could signify that we're going to see some tech here from Oldgregg, perhaps a Banshee or so, because of course with the short flight distance it is pretty good to get a Banshee in here. Put down some cloak. We did see Jinro do that a lot in GSL, and that's right, I am comparing Oldgregg to Jinro. Pretty much the same sort of level there, you know, bronze and Jinro. It's about the same sort of thing. And the Overlord is just going to escape, so this guy is going to be able to sit out the back here and scout out anything that comes up the back, and perhaps later on actually be sacrificed to get inside and see what tech is on the way from the Terran. So we've got speed on the way. We've got 4 lings out already, and it is going to be a couple more lings as well, I would think. Yeah, there's a couple more there. Queen is out, a couple more lings are also pumping through now. Metabolic boost is about half done, and we'll see if there is going to be any bust attempt. As I said, it is a bit easier to actually do it on this map. As we can see here, there is actually just that tech lab which is protecting that portion of the wall. The factory is going to be the other part, which is obviously a lot thicker, but no baneling nest just yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. We got a baneling nest, so I'm assuming this is actually going to be the baneling bust, and obviously you would want to go for the tech lab first or the supply depot. Either way, it is going to take, how many is it? 4 banelings to actually bust through that sort of wall. Speedlings coming up now. They're going to have a quick look at the wall there. Obviously you just want to check out what exactly is going on with this wall. Oldgregg is going to need to be very careful here, because even without the baneling bust this wall may actually fail, considering the buildings were in the air, but the switch has been done. This is going to be blue flame Hellions, it looks like, and a reactor going down on the racks as well. And it looks as if some banelings are going to be morphing in here. We've got 6 banelings, because that'll definitely take care of either the tech lab or the supply depot. Either one is going to be a lot for that wall to hold up, and it probably won't. But it looks as if Doctorhuge is just going to start streaming in units here. We do have 8 more lings which are going to be morphing in soon, just popping out of their eggs now. They'll take a little bit to get around the map, of course, because it is quite a long distance to get around here. As we can see, they're going to march all the way across here. And as we can see here, Oldgregg really has no idea just yet what is about to happen here, and we'll see if these banelings are about to march in. One more link just protecting, checking out what is actually happening there, and here come the Banelings. They're going to march through straight into that tech lab there, and we will now probably see those lings start streaming in. Here they come, and that is probably going to be the end of Oldgregg. The Hellion is going to need to be macro like a master to actually hold off this attack, but it is not done at all. Unfortunate loss there for Oldgregg, of course, succumbing to the Baneling bust here on this map. As I said, quite a good map for the Baneling bust, so good job there by Doctorhuge.